rapper, but he'll kill you by this bitch. Swear your dog ain't your dog for real. Hate to see you ball for real.
Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, and today I'm going to be doing a how I transfer into an Instagram baddie, as you can tell by the title. So let's go in and get straight into the video. Before we do get started, I do want to go and say, if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And if you're a new subscriber, as well, comment down below so I know that you're new. With that being said, let's get straight into the video. So the first thing I actually start off with is I actually start to lay my edges down, because obviously I don't naturally have, you know, my edges like this. So we're gonna lay the edges down first. All right, so I just get like my gel. I'm gonna be looking, because I have my mirror, my makeup mirror, so I'll be using that. So when I'm looking, just know that that's what I'm looking at. So I'm gonna get a little bit of this, just dab it around where you want your edges to be at. So I'll use this side. And I just use a little bit of this. And then after I do that, when your edges look nice and laid, I go and get a rag or do-rag or whatever, or a scarf, and I just lay my edges. And then after I lay my edges, I let that dry while I'm doing my makeup. The next thing I start to do is I start to do my eyebrows, because as you can tell, baby, I ain't got no eyebrows.
Just as I thought.
Alright, so when I do my eyebrows, I use this CoverGirl, and I use it to outline my eyebrows. Well, outline them like where I want it. And honestly, this doesn't have to be perfect. If it's not, it's completely fine. That's what you have concealer for, which is what you do next afterwards. So that's how that one's looking. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. All right, so once you have your eyebrows lined to the like where you want them to be shaded and filled in as, then what I actually do your girl, like I said guys, I'm cheap. So if you don't know, now you know. Now, like, I'm cheap, and I'm gonna always keep telling y'all that I'm cheap. I don't care how much money I got, how much money I'm making, I'm always gonna be cheap. So I use this Morphe palette, and I use this red color, and I use that to shade in. So yeah, I just shade this in. All right, so after that, when I have like it to like the color I want, as you can see, it has like a little tint to it, I still put more colors. So my Jaclyn Hill palette, I use this color and a little bit of orange, just a little bit. So now that you have your colors that you want, the next thing you're gonna do is you are gonna use your concealer, and you're gonna outline, you're gonna conceal your eyebrows. I don't know about y'all, but like when I do my like eyebrows with my concealer, I know like some people like to have it where their concealer is like left there to have like their eyebrows as like highlighted. I just can't do my eyebrows like that. I don't like it. I like it when it's like blend in fully, you know. All right, so then after I have them like lined up how I want it, well, concealed as I want, I get a beauty blender and I just blend in the concealer. All right, so after I have that done and have my eyebrows done, then what I'm gonna do is gonna get my foundation Kat Von D. I'm just gonna go and blend this in, and then after that, what I do is I get my concealer and I put that underneath my under eyes, just so that it's a little bit lighter. And I know some people do their makeup different, but this is how I do mine. And clearly you clicked on the video because you obviously liked how my makeup was popping, or you just really rock with me, you know what I'm saying? So then I just go and I dab in with the beauty blender. Okay, so after I do all of that, as you can tell, it has like a little lighter. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my Banana Revolution baking powder. I'm gonna bake, and the way I bake is, I know a lot of people like put it on their face and let it sit there and then wipe. No, I actually like instantly, as soon as I put it on my face, I wipe it. Like, I'm wiping it instantly, and it honestly works for me. I like doing it that way, so that's how I've been doing it since then. So I just go in and wipe this away, and it's already like white because of like the foundation, you know. So I just personally don't like I like when you know that I bake, but I don't like it like that harsh like bake, if that makes sense. All right, so as you can kind of tell the difference, like, you know, obviously it's gonna look a little crazy because we're not done yet. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the side of my face, like the bottom part, so like right here. And I just bake in this as well, but I don't use concealer for it, because, you know, the main part of I want popping is my cheekbones. So all right, so as you can see, it kind of gives you already like that, you know, if you didn't have contour, you could literally have this just as your contour, because I haven't even put it on, but as you can see, like it looks like it because of like the highlights. The next thing I do is I actually conceal. I don't know why I literally want to keep saying conceal. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to contour. And I use the Kat Von D again. I use obviously my chocolate kind. So, I'm not gonna freaking conceal. I'm gonna contour. I just want to let you guys know, usually I don't like all the way down, drag it, because it's just too much. So, then I get my, I don't care, call me ghetto if you want. Like I said, I'm cheap. So, I use my side of my, which is this side, like the upper part. I use this side of my foundation brush, and I have a lot of brush, but I just like using this. And you know, all right, after blending that in, you know, it's not as, you know, the lines, I don't like that, like the dark line, just seeing a straight line. So I'm gonna do that. The next thing I actually start to do is I do my eyebrow, my eyes, because I like my eyes popping. So I'm gonna do my mascara, my bottom on my mascara, so I use Better Than Sex. Now that I've done my bottom lashes, as you can see a little difference of the pop and stuff. I still want more pop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now get my eyeliner, and I'm going to eyeline my under eyes. Alright, so like you can already see the difference. This like just makes it pop more, and this one's obviously not done. So now I'm going to do this eye. Alright, so now that I have my under eyes done, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my eyelashes on. I use this. I do not, because I'm so responsible, I actually do not know which one this is. Just know that it's from Morphe. And when I apply my lashes on, I apply them without the clamp. I don't know why. I just always, ever since I've like been wearing lashes, I've never used the clamp. It just doesn't, I don't care for it. I feel like there's no point of it. And I always want to like I said, I'm cheap. I ain't gonna pay for no clamp. It better either come with the lashes, or if it don't, if it ain't come with the lashes, I ain't gonna buy it. If it do come with lashes, I still ain't gonna use it. Alright, so there's that lash. And it's still wet, so it's just gonna dry off. Alright, so I'm gonna install in the next lash. Alright, so now that I got my lashes on, alright, so the next thing is I have this Cover FX that I use for blush only. And then like, cause my lips are like, lip liner is not like a glossy or like a smooth, like I like that MAC look, but I don't want it too dry. So I get a little okay, so basically after that, your makeup is like literally all done now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my setting spray, which I got from Morphe. So let that little dry off a little bit, and then what I'm gonna tell you is when you do lay your edges down, if your scarf's like big, then you're gonna want to have your foundation brush, not like you need to put more, but just have like the remaining of the foundation so that you can like blend out your foundation with your skin. Alright, so another thing is I use a little bit of highlight. I highlighted my nose a little bit, so just a little bit. And I do not contour my nose, so I just leave my nose alone, and then just a little highlight on my nose. And then for the style I did was basically get a couple of my braids, and I just put it up, obviously. Alright, so that's a good amount. And then I just get one of my little things, because this one has one already, but like obviously the other one fell off, and I just try to like get it to like match with it. And then put this in. That one's a little bit higher, and that's how I achieve my look that I do for that hairstyle. So if you guys liked, make sure you comment down below. Thank you so much for watching my video. Peace.